Shanti, English avyakt versions, 3rd of June 1971. Headline: A lotus seed for remaining constantly Yog Yukta. A lotus seed for remaining constantly Yog Yukta. What day is it today? It is the day of the Bhatti. What is the day of a Bhatti? Called the day of the beginning of a Bhatti means the day for making a decision about your life. Why do you attend a Bhatti? To make a permanent decision about your life. You have all come with this aim, have you not? When you come to a bhatti, you receive a gift from Bap Dada and the special children. What is that gift? It is easy to speak of the gift that you receive. A few people gave their ideas. Which gift is the basis of the attainment of all the things you have spoken of? It is the transformation of the intellect. The transformation of a gross Rajoguni intellect to a subtle Satoguni and divine intellect. When you attain this divine intellect, you are also able to attain the stage of being avyakt and yog yukta. So, what is the gift? A divine Satoguni intellect. It is only through the transformation of the intellect that you are able to transform your life. So, you receive the special gift of a divine intellect in this bhatti. To use this gift or just to keep it with you for all time is in your own hands. Although everyone has received this gift, Although everyone has received this gift, all those who have come to this bhatti can very easily and quickly bring about transformation in themselves through the gift of a divine Satoguni intellect. So today is the day of transforming your life. Therefore, continue to imbibe the gift that you receive on this day. You continue to listen to the knowledge, but what have you come to do in this bhatti? You have come to become an embodiment of knowledge. You have also come to receive the knowledge of yoga and to practice yoga. However, you come to the bhatti to make firm the lesson of being constantly yog yukta. What is the easy method you have to learn from this bhatti in order to remain constantly yog yukta? Heart, heart yogis and do Hatha yoga and tapasya sit on a special seat. Hatha yogis who do Hatha yoga and tapasya sit on a special seat at the time of doing tapasya. They have a variety of seats. So, what is the seat in order for all of you to be constantly yog yukta? Bhavdada is telling you about a seat that can be easily attained in order for you to remain constantly yog yukta. It is the seat of a lotus flower. People speak of a lotus seat. On what do people portray the images of the deities? On a lotus. So, even whilst constantly performing actions, if you make your stage like that of a lotus flower, you can easily become constantly yog yukta. However, what do you have to do in order to be a lotus flower and stabilize yourself in this stage on this seat? You have to make yourself light. To be light and also to be the form of light. A lotus is so gyan yukta. On seeing a lotus, you have the awareness of knowledge. So by being seated on a lotus seat, you can remain constantly yog yukta. Never leave your seat. Always keep the stage of a lotus seat, that is constantly remain stabilized in this stage. Only then will you be able to keep the throne of the kingdom for that length of time in the future. If you are not able to sit on this seat, that is, if you are not able to stabilize yourself in this stage, you are not able to attain the throne. So, in order to attain the throne of the kingdom, you first have to practice stabilizing yourself on the lotus seat. You have come to the bhatti to make yourself free from all types of bondage and to make yourself light. That is, you have come to learn to practice being constantly stabilized on the lotus seat. Therefore, finish whatever burdens you have before you leave this bhatti. Whether it is a burden of the thoughts in the mind, or a burden of your sanskars, or a burden of the attraction of the perishable things of the world, or a burden of attachment to your lokic relations, you have come to the bhatti to finish all burdens and bondages. This bhatti is a golden chance for you to make progress in your life. The more you take the chance in this bhatti, the more you will be able to make yourself move forward in life for all time. What aim have you kept for the bhatti? What aim will you keep after bringing about transformation in your sanskars? In what special aspect is this group the best of all groups? Do you know? This group has one very special this group has one very good specialty. When alloy is mixed into gold, you cannot mold that gold. Only original gold can be molded. So consider this group to be that of real gold, that you do not have any alloy mixed in it. Do you know your own specialty? When this group is seen, it seems the same as when a plant is newly planted and it first has very beautiful, tiny, delicate leaves which are very lovely. So, this group is also that of new leaves, but they are very tender. Generally, things are either tender or tough. To be tender means that bonds of the sanskars are not so hard that they cannot be changed. Little children first have very tender bonds, and then as they grow older, the bonds become stronger. This group is of those with tender sanskars. It will be easy to bring about transformation in these sanskars. You are not those who have bitter sanskars, are you? Acha. Babdada is speaking to Dadi ji, who is taking leave to go to Madras for service for 2 days. The specialty of those who are to become world emperor is that they keep all souls happy. There is an income of multi-millions in every step of the Maharathis. Sita Mata was also taking leave from Baba. Do you see that body of yours while considering yourself to be a powerful soul? By remaining stable in the stage of a detached observer, you receive power. When someone is weak, he is given glucose to give him strength. So, when you consider yourself to be a bodiless soul, detached from the body, this stage of being a detached observer does the task of giving strength to the soul. For the length of time you have the stage of a detached observer, for that time you also remember Baba, the companion. That is, Baba remains with you. So, you have Baba's company and you are also a detached observer. One is the stage of a detached observer, and the other is nourishment of the happiness of being Baba's companion. So, what will you then become? Free from all disease, you will be the form of power, loving, and detachment. At the moment, are you stabilized in the stage of being loving and detached? This stage is as powerful as the radiation rays that doctors use to kill germs. So this stage is also so powerful that you are able to destroy the germs of many sins within a second. Once the sins have been destroyed, you will experience yourself to be light and powerful. Constantly consider your household to be the field of service. Do you consider yourself to be extremely loved by Bab Dada? Why? What specialty have you got that you are extremely loud? You belong to the one Father and none other. Those who remain lost in the love of the one are extremely loved by Baba. Do you understand? Acha. Special meeting with Bab Dada. What gift has Bab Dada come to give you, children? What is the gift from the incorporeal Father, and what is the gift from the corporeal Father? Have you received both gifts? Is the gift from each of them the same, or are they different gifts? All of you have received the gift. You have received a gift from both Bap and Dada. The gift for all souls, the fortune of the kingdom of heaven. The gift for all souls, the fortune of the kingdom of heaven, is received by all souls. But those special children who are very loving and cooperative in all tasks receive their own special individual gifts from both fathers. What is the one special gift that all of you have received from corporeal Bab Dada? This gift is only received by the loving and cooperative Javels. You receive the gift of heaven as a blessing. Each of you has received special blessings as well as a gift from the corporeal and the incorporeal. Many of you have received your own individual blessings through which you are able to attain success without any effort. You have your own blessings. Some have received the blessings of one special power, and others have received the blessing of another power. Each of you is experiencing those blessings. Some have even received the blessing of remaining constantly cooperative with all. Some received the blessing of being loving with everyone. Some received the blessing of interacting with others. Some have even received the blessing of the power of being able to face any problem that comes in front of the soul. So each of you has received your own blessing. Together with this, you have also received a gift. If you look at all the powers that someone has, you will find that out of all the powers, there is one elevated power received in the form of a blessing. You do not have to make any effort for this, it is a natural attainment. When you come into contact with one another, you experience those powers. Just as you speak of one another's virtues, in the same way, you can also know about the blessings each one has received. However, there is a special love for a personal gift. What is that gift? Think about this, and also think about what special attention is needed in order to keep the personal gift with you all the time. Churn this at Amrit Vela. Acha. The soul develops the willpower by staying on the pilgrimage of remembrance. The more willpower you imbibe, the more you will be able to stabilize your mind and intellect wherever you want and for whatever length of time you want. How can you develop willpower? By willing everything. Can you understand the sign of your being able to will something through your willpower? If you will all the powers, the Father also wills all his powers to you. Then the Almighty Authority, the one with all powers, becomes your companion, and all the powers also become your companion. Then you will have total victory. On the path of devotion, when people carry out a task, they think, I don't know whether it will be accomplished or not. Therefore, they leave it up to God. Hey God, you know about your task. So the sanskars you had on the path of devotion are now being fulfilled practically. You have done it practically. On the path of devotion, it was just in name. Here on the path of knowledge, you have done it practically. On the path of knowledge, you have the power to do something practically. Whereas on the path of devotion, you just have the power to speak about it. There is the difference of day and night. Acha, Om Shanti.